can see I've got Jazza Pro Sketch Pack. I got this when it first came out. I'm not sure when it first came out, well over a year ago. But I got it on like pre-order or whatever it was, and it arrived sooner than I thought. And I started filming the video almost straight away. And then life happened. Here I am again, finishing it finally. I'm quite glad that I dragged out finishing this video because now I've had over a year to use it and I can say that I absolutely love it. I try to support people where I can, but I get a little bit overwhelmed with all the things that YouTubers and content creators come out with, and I'm always really skeptical, but I'm very glad that I bought this one. If you're like me and you find it really hard to know where to organize things, just watch this video. Just watch how other people have done it, because I made the mistake of not looking where everyone else put their things because I didn't want to watch other people's opinions on the pack. But I'm going to have to do that and go back and see where everyone else has put things, because I put things in, took things out, repeated that process and frustrated myself because I wanted everything to be in the perfect spot. I should have just rewatched this video. Anyways, here I am putting them back in here again. I first wanted to start off with the more sketchy type sketchbook, and there's like a nice grip texture to the paper, and I thought that I could get a really cool kind of depth to a drawing with it. If you don't have one of these kneaded erasers, you really need one. They're so good, and don't forget to give them a little squish test. Now here's one of my favorite items in the entire pack. Not my cat, it's my cat. He's always got to come check what I'm doing. Is this mechanical pencil. It is the perfect mechanical pencil for me. It is the right weight, it's the right width, it's the right whatever you want to call it. It's the perfect sketchiness, but you can also use it on its side and use your smudging tool and get a really cool effect. It's got just enough smudginess, but not too much smudginess, if you know what I mean. This sketch, I was listening to an audiobook of one of my favorite books, which I just end up re-listening to or rereading every couple of years, is the Sword of Truth series by Terry Goodkind. I don't know if you've read it, but you really need to if you like that kind of thing. And I was trying to think of something to draw, and I saw the little image for the audiobook, and I was like, I'm just going to draw that because it was just perfect. And I quite like how it came out. It was a nice warm-up, and it was nice to get used to the pencil. I'm quite picky when it comes to pencils, and when I say quite picky, I'm very picky, and I love it, and I really want to be able to buy these singularly because I want to give them to my friends. I really enjoyed doing little small details with this pencil, and I know it's just a pencil, but pencils mean a lot to me, and I always find that when you get pencils in art kits or like any kind of art supply boxes, they're always the least good thing, and you always just end up chucking them in a pile with the rest of your pencils. But this one stayed in my cute little bat cup holder. I've never really been one for using little smudge tools. Is that what they're called? Smudge stick. This one is great. I'm really glad that this was added in the kit because it added so much depth to my sketch. If you haven't used one before, I definitely recommend you trying them out because it was a lot of fun. I feel like there was a lot of thought put into this box and a lot of care and expertise. I feel like everything in this kit I can use to create something, like multiple different versions. You pretty much have the tools to do any kind of drawing that you want. Basically have the tools to just spark up creativity and make you wanna draw, because that's what happened to me. As soon as I opened this kit, I was like, I wanna draw, and I quite often find it really hard to just sit and draw because my mind is like all over the place and I find it hard to focus, especially on a blank page. I always have to come in with ideas, but when I sat down and had a blank page with this kit, I ended up just being able to do it, and it was great. And I'm really looking forward to filling up this black sketchbook, or black, I don't know what you call this, a workbook, a sketchbook. As you can see, I didn't have my lighting set up. It is a little bit dull, so sorry about that, but hey, life throws things at you and you just gotta keep trying. Just gotta keep going. Okay, so this sketch, as you can see, I'm using the pencil again because I flippin' love it. I love it. I am doing a kind of Stardew Valley inspired sketch. Every year or so, I'll get back into Stardew Valley. I've done this ever since I found the game, like I don't know how long ago, whenever it roughly came out. I always get all back into it and I'll start a new farm or I'll work on the farm that I already have, and I was into Stardew Valley at this time. It's just my kind of like anxiety relief thing, is just to go hit some trees and fight some slimes, you know. So these markers, I was just like, yeah, markers, they'll just, you know, be any other markers, but they're very good. They are the perfect amount of juiciness. You know how some markers are too juicy and they make a mess? These are the perfect amount of juiciness. I've used a lot of markers. They're definitely in my top favorites. Yeah, ignore my broken nail there. I have a pretty physical job and my nails get constantly broken. I did end up using the liners here. I think I only used one or two, maybe even just one. But the one that I used was great. It was just as good as my Copic multi-liners, if not better. What I did miss out on this was adding my Stardew Farms cat. What a missed opportunity. I don't know why I didn't do that. That would have been great. Okay, so here I wanted to use all the markers I wanted to use them for the entire drawing, but I didn't want to like oversaturate the paper. So in a lot of it, I've just done kind of textures, and I really liked how it came out. And also it didn't soak through to the other side. This paper is really thick. Maybe if you did like quite a few layers, it might soak through, but I found that it didn't. And another cool thing about these markers is you can go over what you've already done after it's dried and darken up little bits, and then you just have this really cool texture. Here I am adding extra layers and some more little details. I really like how you can create shadows and depth with one marker. It's very cool. I did add in the white kind of, I'm not sure what this is called, like the white gel pen, the white kind of paint pen, but I feel like I probably shouldn't have added it into the sun because it just kind of came out a bit weird. But what I should have done was maybe smudged it out with my finger. I actually, I ripped my drawing quite badly pulling the tape off, so be more careful. Don't be like me. Don't leave it sitting for weeks before you pull it off, okay? That's how you end up with rips from your washi tape. So this is from the other day, and I'm finally getting to use this big pencil because I'm not really a fan of the thick pencils, but I really like this one. It was a lot of fun to use, and I feel like it's really good for big sketches. It just makes me do wider strokes, and yeah, I really liked it. Not as much as mechanical pencil, that is my go-to now. So yeah, here I am just doing a little cute little mushroom. It's autumn here at the moment and I'm loving it. It's my favorite season, so I just felt like drawing cute little mushrooms because there's a lot of mushrooms in my garden right now. And then I added a little froggy on top, but he didn't really come out how I wanted. He kind of came out looking like Kermit, like a Muppet, and then I wasn't a fan, and then I kind of rushed it after that. But that's why you plan your drawings. Plan your sketches, plan your drawings, and do little thumbnails of them, and just planning really is key for me anyways on getting things to come out how I want them to. You can see my desk is really messy. That's for my cat bringing his treats up onto my desk, and I didn't know it was there. So please ignore that, it's gross. Ooh, in this part where I used the smudging tool with this pencil, it was amazing. I got so much cool texture and I barely had to like go back in with the pencil. I just finished it with the smudging tool. It was so cool. I've never really tried that out before, and this has really made me want to test it out some more. So yeah, there's my little frog. I might redraw this, but put a lot more effort into it and see how he comes out, because he's cute. He's pretty cute. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys in the next one. God bless and goodbye.